Many people in the Call of Duty community are still asking, myself included, for a Call of Duty Ghost 2, a continuation of a title that I will say was not the best Call of Duty ever made, but was a Call of Duty that had a couple of things going for it that are different and in ways were very innovative to what all the other Call of Duties have done even to date. Let's talk about it, guys. Will we ever get a Call of Duty Ghost 2? I've talked about Call of Duty Ghost 2 a lot on my YouTube channel. You guys can check out all of that content here. But could this game ever come out or see the light of day? My first answer is most likely not, guys. Just because Modern Warfare and Black Ops are so huge in terms of being the two largest subseries in the overarching franchise of Call of Duty, I have a hard time them ever going away from it. They're probably just going to go back and forth between Modern Warfare and Black Ops, and from a business perspective, it makes sense. Call of Duty Ghost 2, though, the reason why I say that this is the game I want to see out of Call of Duty at some point or another, number one, the Call of Duty Ghosts campaign left us on the biggest cliffhanger ever in Call of Duty history, in my personal opinion. I thought that the Call of Duty Ghost campaign is one of the best ever made in Call of Duty's history. And the cliffhanger alone, though, leaves us with wanting more and wanting to know, like, what happens next. That's number one. Number two, the multiplayer I felt was pretty weak in Call of Duty Ghosts. There were a couple of good maps, Strike Down. I mean, some decent maps, decent weapons. The esports scene was okay to watch as well. But overall, I feel that they had some elements that they could move into a Call of Duty Ghost 2, realize kind of the things that they did wrong in the first one from the multiplayer, and implement a lot of those new things and even some of the things they're doing with Modern Warfare and Black Ops into Ghost to make the multiplayer experience absolutely awesome. Number three, they had, they went away from, zombies, which was, of course, Black Ops, co-op mode, Spec Ops, which was Modern Warfare, and Infinity Ward's, co-op modes. And they went away from that, and what they really did was created a co-op experience in the form of Extinction, which essentially was zombies. But I always, I thought what was awesome about Extinction was, number one, it was aliens instead of zombies. And number two was you could beat it. And it wasn't like, zombies, you're just going up against waves and waves of these zombies and it's never ending essentially. Whereas Extinction made it, it was really, really fascinating to me because you could play the game and you could actually beat it. You could beat Extinction and that game mode. And I thought that they could really expanded upon Extinction, multiple levels and, so on and so forth, different things that you could do with like expansions, so on and so forth. And we never really got to see that because we never got a Call of Duty Ghost 2. And obviously, most people liked zombies more than Extinction. I personally liked Extinction more than zombies, and I know I'm in the minority there, but all in all, guys, when you think of every level of Call of Duty Ghosts, from campaign to multiplayer to Extinction, you had all these different reasons to make a second game. Now, sure, it was the best-selling game that year, as Call of Duty is every year, but was it good of a seller as, say, Black Ops or Modern Warfare? It wasn't. And so that's probably why, Activision decided to not pursue it. I believe, though, guys, that if we want a game like Call of Duty Ghost 2 to come out, we need to be vocal about it. We need to be talking to Activision Blizzard, whether it's through social media, or other means. I believe that we can echo this game into existence. It's definitely a long shot, like I said, because Modern Warfare and Black Ops are definitely those two they're going to kind of go back and forth between those two, it seems. There's no excuses, though. I feel that if we all do our part, you definitely could see a Call of Duty Ghost 2 in the future. especially when the community maybe starts talking about being, getting kind of sick and tired of Modern Warfare and Black Ops. I don't think it'll ever happen, but at some point or another, people may say, hey, we want change again, and Call of Duty Ghosts 2 could potentially give you that change. I really hope, guys, that we get a continuation, or we hear what happened in the campaign. We get continuations of the extinction and all of that. I think it would be really, really fascinating. But let me know, guys, in the comment section down below, is Call of Duty Ghosts 2 a game that you would like to see, or is it something that you have memories of, but you'd rather just stick with Modern Warfare and Black Ops? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let's have a real conversation about it. And for more Call of Duty Ghosts 2 content and videos, stay here with zrotv.